Okay, moving. Moving right along to agenda item number 3, public comments.
I don't have any. Do you have any, John?
I don't have any.
Okay.
No public comments. And agenda item number 4, certificates of completion and awards. Okay, certificate of completion. Oh, yeah. I can tell you where, yeah. Okay, precinct.
Thank you, sir.
3, Commissioner Ernest Skip Hyatt is absent. So,
And I slid in under the wire. I slid in under the wire.
yes, barely.
Boy, this room doesn't sound like it
It's
is.
a good thing we don't send you home for being late.
Yeah, it's right on time.
Okay. Back to agenda item number 4, certificates of completion award. Certificate of completion. Jan Hartle, Christina Moots, Megan Posey, Gloria Bailey, and H.R. Grimm have successfully completed tech cybersecurity awareness training certified state mandated course provided by Texas Association of Counties. Okay. And Texas Veteran Commission certificate of accreditation is presented to H.R. Grimm for successfully completing the annual testing requirement on February 3rd, 2020. I think that's what we've got. Okay, here's the one we're all here for. Agenda item number 5, Richard O. Jackson County Judge, discuss and take action on conducting a petition for local option election to legalize the sale of alcoholic beverages, including mixed beverages, A, in the beer-only area, and we're going to do both at the same time, B, the dry-only area. These are areas in the eastern part of Wilson County. And we've got Mr. Curtis.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor and Commissioners. We are seeking to be put on the ballot in November to give the citizens of Stockdale the opportunity to buy alcoholic beverages other than beer. We have for the court a couple of affidavits, as well as a couple different signature sheets, a copy of our notification in the newspaper, and I believe that completes what we need to provide to you at this time. Who should I give that to?
You go for it, okay, clerk.
And I think all we would ask you guys is for a motion to approve putting us on the ballot.
Approve putting on the ballot, or putting, let you go out for the petition to be put on the ballot. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and that's what it's for. This is for the 2, and these precincts go back to the Prohibition area. One area in the Pandora area is completely dry, the Stockdale area is beer only, and this is to make Wilson County, countywide mixed drinks. So, and
So
I'm
that would
trying to do
complete the entire county?
What's that?
That would complete the entire
That would
county?
complete the entire county. Evidently, back when it first came to a vote, this side of the county voted to go completely wet, and that side of the county stayed dry until late 1960s, when they had a petition to go beer only in the Stockdale area. This will make the whole county the same, and it will be a lot easier to, when it comes time to issuing alcoholic beverage licenses through TABC, because they don't really have a clue what part of our county is what. So, I'll entertain a motion for A and B, both.
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Wiley, that we, vote to go out for a petition to have a vote to legalize liquor or mixed beverages in the eastern area. Is there any more discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? So
Thank you
you've
very
got
much.
60 days now.
Thank you.
And I got a text from Tom Caldwell, and he said he would be in shortly. Catherine, if you would, look over there to be sure that the petition that they're going to pass out will suffice until Tom gets here or whatever.
So Commissioner Wiley cannot have any more moonshine?
He cannot do this. And we're going to legalize it. What do you mean?
Legalize it?
Yeah.
We haven't been any drinking on that side of the county.
Yeah, it's been dry out there.
None.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, agenda item number 6, Rich Bell, Jackson County's judge, and it should also say Michelle Mora, branch manager. Discuss and approve a resolution to support and accept the 2020 HAVA security grant for the period of 12/21/19 through 12/31/21/21.
2021.
2021. Is it 21/21?
Yeah. That would be nice if it was 21/21, but.
If you're still judged, then I don't want to be here.
We might be old by then.
You might be old now.
Okay, I guess I need to read this resolution. Resolution to support to accept HAVA security grant. Wilson County Commissioners Court agrees that the expenditure of funds will be in accordance with applicable federal and state law and any agreement between Wilson County and the state of Texas, Office of the Secretary of State, as authorized by Section 101 of the Help America Vote Act of 2002, and in consultation with an agreement with the county election officials as defined by Sections 12.001 and 31.091 of the Texas Election Code. Commissioners Court, Wilson County Commissioners Court agrees to assign a single point of contact to act on behalf of the county in communicating with the Office of Secretary of State, including the submission of all necessary reports. Wilson County Commissioners Court agrees claims against the fund shall be audited and approved in the same manner as other claims against the county before they are paid. Wilson County Commissioners Court agrees that it will not consider the availability of funds in adopting the county budget. The Wilson County Commissioners Court agrees that in the event of loss, misuse, or non-compliance pursuant to any grant award agreement, the Secretary of State, Wilson County Commissioners Court assures that the funds will be returned to the Office of Secretary of State in full. Now therefore be it resolved that the Wilson County Commissioners Court approves acceptance of HAVA security grant. Passed this 22nd day of 2020 Wilson County. And what this is HAVA security is going to help us supposedly with new voting equipment that we have been needing for years and years and years. It's going to be a big down payment on it, maybe almost up to half of what we're needing. So, yes.
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez, second by Commissioner Fowle, that we approve the support resolution. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. So good, we're headed that way in the right direction. That was your signature.
You can hear it now.
Yes. Okay, agenda item number 7, Howard Gomez, Commissioner, Precinct 1, presentation by Roy Gotch. Is that right? Gotch. About possibly amending Texas lottery laws found in the government code to allow for certain proceeds to be paid to counties and cities. Discussion and possible action to adopt a resolution to support such amendments.
Right. Good morning, Your Honor. Commissioners, Sheriff, and those here present. My name is Roy Sidetrack. I've been living in the county for 30-something years and work in the city. There's a presentation that you're familiar with, that you probably saw in the newspaper. And I think you probably have the documents with you. So I'm going to make it as brief as possible because we've got a long agenda. And this is regards to the lottery, where the prices of the prize money that is awarded to the players. The players actually own the lottery. If there's no player, will be no lottery. And in the last fiscal year, between 18 and 19, they increased 23%, so they increased by $1 billion or so. In the past, the lottery was 50% for the players, that is about 65%. It was a voluntary tax of 30%, now it's only 25% that go to the school. And then if the prize money has increased to 65%. However, on the last page, what we're asking and I'm proposing and move forward eventually, hopefully with your approval, I'll be able to get it into the legislation in Austin. So the law can be amended where 4.8% be given to the county. Right now, the way the law is, the counties and the city don't get anything from the lottery. Anything they sell, anything that is retail, there's a tax into it, 8%, but the lottery, that money gets siphoned out of the area, and I guess it had been overlooked, that when that money moves out of the area, it never come back. So it's only fair that the players, as they play, that they get some money back into the community by a form of a 4.8% of the prize money that the county can use. It's estimated that the $4 billion of the prize money, 4.8, that would generate about $3 $1 million for each county in the state of Texas, which there are 254 counties. Within 2 years, at the rate that is growing, this could reach $1 million. So my proposal is, and asking is, if you approve this resolution, then I'll be able to move forward to eventually carry it into, hopefully get into the legislation where it becomes law and change it, so the county be able to use that money for purpose locally and each one of them. So thank you for the opportunity, and if you have any questions, you're not be glad to answer.
Okay, I have a question, and I know you got support with Senator Zaffarino, correct? How about any of the other legislatures? Anybody else with the state? Are they, what is their opinion of this?
I haven't got that far yet, because Ms. Zaffarino requested, and she asked me when I have the conversation with her, that I should go to the city and the county first. And then from there, once I get the county that is approved the resolution, then I'll be able to go to a few cities in the county, and then we move forward with municipal leagues and county leagues on it. She counting on numbers. Her staff in Austin contacted me last week, telling me that she was very happy that everybody's going forward and that they like the idea, and the staff is ready to start preparing the documentation once we get everybody on board to make a legislation into the state.
Yeah, I don't think we've got nothing to lose, I mean, passing a resolution.
I would agree with you on that. We don't have anything to lose. I don't see this happening. I don't see the state when they're losing revenue, giving money away. The other problem is, as you have it drawn up with 254 counties, everybody gets an equal share.
Right.
I can almost guarantee you if that happens, it's going to be weighted based upon population. You know, Harris County, Dallas, those areas, Barrett County, they're going to want a bigger part of it. But there's no harm in trying.
And I believe our schools in Wilson County are getting a percentage of that.
Well, they get part of the education, but that comes from a different part of it. That's already dedicated, and what we're taking it is from the prize money,
Oh,
for the prize money.
From the big
from
chunk.
the 65%.
From the 65%, so it won't affect them in any way. The reason I kind of decided that it will be equal to all the county, because some counties are richer than others,
Mhm.
and therefore, the poorer county get less, so kind of make it all equal across the board. So those counties that don't have no revenue, now be able to make improvement of what they have and better themselves.
Do you know of any other counties or cities that are moving forward with supporting this in the state?
Well, they have seen some of the newspaper, and they have sent me emails and stuff like that, that they kind of like the idea.
Right.
Because the idea is based on not being able to raise taxes on the taxpayer.
Right.
Yeah. That's the idea. And they see the need now with all the difficulty that the county is going with. So only by trying and moving forward, we find out, well, this is the second step I have to take before I can go forward. I have the time and the resources to go across with it, but with a goal approval, then it dies right here.
Right, but other counties and cities are adopting and approving their resolutions.
Well,
They
I
just-
haven't got to that yet, but however, the municipal league, Texas Municipal League, they already are in favor, and they're saying, we will, if you get this done, we help you go forward at this time. So, they're saying this is the second
It just
meeting
started.
that happened.
I think the idea of it,
253 more counties to go.
yeah, I think the idea of it's great, but the idea of Wilson County getting their sales tax is great too, and it failed miserably.
Yeah.
And when you're gonna go up there and try to, this is just me, I'd love to have it, I'd love it to happen.
Yeah.
I'm not confident, I have no confidence at all that it will happen, because the state legislature and our state government is limiting us to what we can do with our own ad valorem taxes. So why are they gonna take some of their money and give to us when they're trying to tell us we don't even know what to do with our own money?
Well, to start out with, when the lottery started, all this was supposed to go to school education.
Yeah, talk to the state about it, that's why,
Well, that's what I'm saying, they keep changing and changing, and maybe we ought to just see what happens when they pass a resolution and get a start on it and.
Let's start on it.
It doesn't hurt, but I
It doesn't
wouldn't hold my
hurt.
breath.
It doesn't hurt, it wouldn't hold my breath, and here's another thing, if this happens, okay, we're already having trouble communicating with the state government. And they're gonna say, oh, these counties will want more money, it's just gonna upset them and say, well, gosh, maybe we'll send them back. But if y'all wanna go forward with it, it's not, hopefully it won't hurt anything.
Sir, I have one question. Did you bring a resolution?
The resolution, it was passed by the city.
No, but did you bring us a resolution that we can sign?
Did you bring a resolution for commissioners to sign?
No,
think
I would forward to
Okay.
your
They
attorney.
don't have to vote on making a resolution before. the
Well,
meeting.
no, we need the resolution when we can read it into the record. Let's table this until the next commissioners court meeting and bring a resolution then.
Bring us a resolution that we,
All right.
And we'll pass it.
Yes, great. I'll send it to Tom. I'll send it to Tom.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So this is,
Table for
can we
next
just
week.
table it until the next commissioners court meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just be sure it's on
Yes, sir.
the agenda for the next one.
Okay.
Okay. So moving right along to agenda item number 8, Hall 5, Commissioner Precinct 2. Discuss and take action on new hotel occupancy tax to enhance Expo Center with a new fence around the AC units at $42,500, and we have been informed, $4,200.
And that
We
can
can't
be
use
used
that for that,
Huh?
so.
it can't be used, so we're just gonna take it out of the building fund.
So, and we've got that, so we don't have, that doesn't have to drop before
It's
Commissioner
already
Court.
been budgeted.
Right.
Can it be used for anything related to that?
It can only be used, the way the code, local government code reads is that it can only be used for promoting tourism, and the convention and hotel industry is permitted by the applicable provisions of the subchapter. So the fence itself around the AC would be more considered in line with building repairs than it would be, used at hotel, in my opinion.
Would it, and it's not on the agenda, but would it work if we wanted to put a new sign out front that promoted?
It would be, yes, that would be different.
Okay. Okay, so
So,
there's
just
no
so
action
that-
on agenda item number 8. Moving along to agenda item number 9, Richfield Jackson County Judge Michelle Mora, grants manager, discuss and take action to approve and support to to accept the ACOG coronavirus emergency supplemental funding. And here is the resolution. Michelle, you want to read?
Commissioner Judges, you already approved to accept this grant back in on May 11th, and this is just a resolution for formality's sake for the application process, so. Resolution of the County of Wilson authorizing the filing of a grant application with the Alamo Area Council of Governments, ACOG, for the Coronavirus Emergency Supplemental Funding, CPSF, authorizing Richard L. Jackson, County Judge, to act on behalf of the County of Wilson in all matters related to the application, and pledging that if a grant is received, the County of Wilson will comply with the grant requirements of ACOG, Federal Emergency Appropriations for Coronavirus Health Response and the Agency Operations Act, and the State of Texas. Whereas the Alamo Area Council of Governments, ACOG, is directed by the Office of Governor, Public Safety Office, to administer the CPSF program authorized by the Federal Emergency Appropriations for Coronavirus Health Response and Agency Operations Act, and whereas the County of Wilson is in the State of Texas is qualified to apply for grant funds under the request for applications. Now therefore be it resolved by the Commissioners Court of Wilson County, Texas, at its regular meeting in Floresville, Texas, on May 11th, 2020, hereby unanimously voted to apply for grant funds from the CPSF program authorized by the Federal Emergency Appropriations for Coronavirus Health Response and Agency Operations Act. And further, that Richard L. Jackson, County Judge, was authorized to request grant funding under the ACOG's request for applications of the CPSF program, and act on behalf of the County of Wilson in all matters related to the grant application and any subsequent grant contract and grant project that may result. And further, that if the project is funded, the County of Wilson will comply with the grant requirements of the ACOG, the Office of the Governor, Public Safety Office, and the State of Texas, and further that the grant funds and any grant-funded equipment or facilities will be used only for the purposes for which they are intended under the grant. And further, that activities will comply with and support the program requirements and rules for funding in which the activities are performed. In witness thereof, the Commissioners Court of Wilson County, Floresville, Texas, passed and approved this resolution, and therefore set our hands on this 22nd day of June 2020.
Thank you.
Make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner, second by Commissioner Wiley, that we accept the, approve the resolution to support and accept the grant. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, agenda item number 10, Richard L. Jackson, County Judge, Michelle Motor, Grants Manager, discuss and approve the submission to TCEQ for a request for new registration for the Wilson County Citizens Collection Facility for the ACOG, TCEG, TCEQ, solid waste grant submitted December 2019. Michelle, go ahead.
Judge, Commissioners, so this was a grant application that we submitted back in December of last year. We're still kind of going through it. We've had some phone interviews. ACOG supports us fully. We've provided updated project description, and there was some concern whether or not we needed to apply for a new registration or permit since we were expanding the waste collection facility. We have done, with the county judge's help, have done the due diligence, and it was determined that we did not need to file a notice of intent at this point or file for a new application or new permit or new registration. So ACOG has forwarded that information from TCEQ to TCEQ to do their own due diligence and review. So basically, at this point, we're kind of in a holding pattern. And we don't necessarily need to file for new registration. So I just wanted to provide you an update. We thought we did. That's why this item was on the agenda, but at this point, that we got word on late Thursday or early Friday.
So we have a permit already.
Right. That was the original permit, but they had some concern given that we were expanding it so much that
Yeah.
You know, are there gonna be new roll-offs or new capabilities? And I said, not at this point, maybe at a future date to which we would apply for an additional permit at that point, but we're just expanding it, so.
So, I got a question on the permit. Okay, that permit, was it back during the old days of the landfill or back in the new days of the collection facility?
Yeah, it was in the new days of the collection.
Okay.
It was actually a letter from the judge, Queen, by the
Right.
president,
Right,
and they approved that letter.
correct.
It's not really a permit.
It was a notice of intent, it's a registration.
Okay,
It's not really classified as a waste.
Manage.
Yeah.
This
it's
was,
not a facility, it's a collection station.
I'm sure I'm correct, but I'm assuming that this was when we talked about having 2 entries and having the ability to have our semi-annual collection events, have all of that out there. Would be great.
We're down to the wire, so hopefully we'll have an answer soon.
Okay, so this is no action necessary.
Correct.
Jerry, I would like to comment, Michelle, I don't know if she keeps up with all the grants that we're working on. She's doing a lot, I know that.
That's good.
Corona and everything else is being done.
I would applaud her also.
Good job.
Okay, moving right along to agenda item number 11, Wichita Jackson County Judge John Holcomb, IT Director, discuss and take action on the use of the JP Technology Fund to purchase a workstation and software for JP4 Rutland and a workstation and software for JP2 Kennedy. John?
Well, I'm just requesting your permission to purchase a computer and software workstation for JP1, I'm sorry, for JP4 and for JP2. The JP4 computer and software total is $2,141.36. And the JP2 computer and software total is $2,017.34.
So the workstation goes with the computer, what?
It's the computer and the software all together,
That's the workstation.
basically make the workstation. So
I
JP,
have one now.
I thought it was an exercise ring.
yeah, oh, okay.
And there is plenty of money in the tech fund, correct?
I checked with the Treasury and the auditor's office. I don't think, it's, obviously this hasn't been budgeted for, according to the auditor's office, but I understand there is money in the,
There is money in their fund balance in the bank. There's just not money that was budgeted for it, and I don't know how that.
Is this a computer upgrade? Is that what
Right.
we're-
Do
Yes,
they not
it's-
have computers or?
they have a computer, but it's not capable of running the operating system they need to run on it. They have Windows 7. These are 2 computers that still actually have Windows 7, and they need Windows 10 installed on them.
But in the tech fund, the JP Tech Fund, there is,
19,000 and
oh,
some change.
okay, they've got plenty of money to do that.
Now, do they all have to agree?
They already have.
Well, they already
That-
have.
That's something that happened back when I was still at JP. We made a deal that all 4 JPs had to agree, or the majority of the JPs had to agree to spend this money, and they all have.
I've checked with JP 2 through 4. I did contact JP 1, but I haven't heard back from JP 1, so I'm not sure if they approve or not, but the other 3 have.
They had computers back then?
We even had a telephone.
Wow.
I'll make a motion that we approve, Judge.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Foss, second by Commissioner Wiley, that we approve to use the tech fund to buy the computers or workstations and software. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So this one passes. So, moving right along. Looks like Leanne's got a lot on here. Agenda item number 12, Leanne Hosek, EMC 12A, water line, 3800 County Road 302, Precinct 2, Lindsay, bore the road to fix the water main.
Not to fix the water mains, what they need is to put water across the road to the top.
Okay.
They got a meter across the road, and instead of having to pay them cost extra, put us a meter.
They on board?
Yes, sir.
They're gonna run on their own, what is it, Sunco, or is
Yeah,
it?
they got a meter on one side of the road, and they want to run a line across the road to put the water across.
Is Sunco good with it?
It's
Well, it's a private.
It's a
water.
private,
private line, it's gonna
It's
be
a
a private
private
water,
water
line. It
line.
won't be a sunk line.
Oh, they've got a well also.
No. They're gonna get water from the meter.
That's coming from either Sunco
We got.
or
but I
Sutherland
mean,
Springs.
there's a line
But it's not
coming-
off of Sunco's line, it's off of their
It's off
existing
their
water
meter.
line.
There's quite a line coming off of the meter.
Okay, I know it's on the downhill side. It's on the, but are they good with it? Do they know what's gonna, there's gonna be a bore and,
We've done it other location.
okay, good deal.
I'll make a motion that we approve it.
Motion by Commissioner Fowle,
Second.
second by Commissioner Gomez, we approve the road bore. Is there any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Agenda item 13, Jan Harwell County Treasurer, financial report.
Good morning. I emailed all of y'all my monthly report because I was supposed to be on vacation, but due to an emergency, we did not get to go on vacation, so y'all have my,
I usually on my,
so I'll send you a copy of Red Duck.
I looked at it, but I didn't bring it with me.
You didn't bring it with you?
No.
Okay, I have a page to sign, I brought one with me.
So we can sign that one?
Yes.
Okay. I thought it's unusual, I was getting it by email.
Was, I wasn't supposed to be here this week, but that's it. We had a family emergency and we weren't able to go.
I hope everything's okay.
Hopefully it will be. Just waiting.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the
I'll make a motion.
motion from Commissioner Gomez. Second by Commissioner Wiley, we approve the financial report from county treasurer. Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, agenda item 14, Jalen T. Potiphar, Human Resource General Specialist, payroll and personnel changes.
All right. Keith Padilla resigned from his position as a corrections officer for the Sheriff's Department effective June 4th. And Angelica and Ricardo Carbajal both resigned from their position as dispatchers for the Sheriff's Department effective June 16th.
Is that husband and wife?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That doesn't require any changes in line items or anything like that, so that's informational. Thank you. Okay, agenda item number 15, Brenda Trevino, County Auditor, financial report and bills.
Our bills, total $189,064.41. Nothing really out of the ordinary on these.
I'll print it out for you.
Sorry, that's all right.
Precinct 3's not here today, obviously. I have a question, just in that there are two charges for precinct 3 for equipment. And typically, those are related to equipment that we share for the county. So that might bear taking a look at. It's the very top. Cooper Equipment, they have 2 entries. And it may be something he has, but we have a chip spreader and an emulsion truck that we got from Cooper Equipment, and for the most part, that's all we have, so that may be a 4-way split.
Okay, I'll double check.
It is a 4-way split. They bought a piece of equipment for that chip spreader.
Did they get it fixed?
Not yet.
I just wonder, I was looking at these and we've got, thousands or tens of thousands for 1, 2, and 3 and 7,600 for 4. I wonder if 4's doing anything.
So just wait till the next one.
Go to, okay, I'll review that, and if that's the case, I'll go ahead and have them split as well.
So you're going to take it and spread it out?
Mhm.
It won't change the bottom line at all?
No.
No.
Okay.
It'll be the 1900 split will be.
Well, I'll make a motion to accept the bill.
Motion by Commissioner Gomez, second by Commissioner Fowle. We accept the financial report from the county auditor. Is there any more questions or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. So we've got the financial report done.
So they started court yet, I see a lot of court reporting.
So they've always done, as far as like child support and different things like that, they've been doing the Zoom.
Oh, that's what that's for?
Yes, that's what they've been, that's not changing, but starting next month, there will be under, it's just, we've got the first and the second, we've got arraignments. We have to split them up, because you can only have 20 or 25 people totally fit in here. So we're gonna do some the morning of the first, some in the afternoon of the first, some in the morning of the second, some in the afternoon of the second, just to keep it rolling. So, okay, that was fun, wasn't it? Agenda item number 16 at 9:40. We're adjourned.
Okay.